light you up. Oh yeah. And you might as well. Right to the sound. All in your time. Get on down. Get on down. Just shake it how you like it. Like it how you shake it. Oh girl, don't you fake it. Real niggas might take it. It's the real deal. Funk what you feel. Boom, bam. God damn. Gotta be the jam. Cause Jelly can't do it. Slick Vic all into it. This how we are. Ride out in the south side. FLA. Hitting them harder than a quarter. Off in Florida. Let's do it. Get to it. Hey girl, might as well. Shake it in the room. Shake it in the house. Shake the shit all out them drawers. Just shake y'all. Spotty hotty. Lottie. Better ice somebody. Nobody does it better than the pony. One and only. Out in effect. Let's ride. Time for all my homies. Down with Jaron Pony. Ride with me. Ride with me. Work with me. One Chucky Chuck. Doing it for Mega DJ. Take. Time for the Plotter Shack. Feels so good, make it say, oh. Hi, what's up? You gonna get one? If you like that beat, you like that sound, watch how the boys break it out down. Jam, Pony, Express, in effect. Straight from the Magic Mall, y'all. Mega DJ, tape making motherfuckers. Slick Vic, sit, the music. Might as well. This boy from the Dale. Folk liquor down. Right out. To the beat. To the beat. To the beat. Let's work. Let's work it. 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 On down. Whole heap of sound. Jam Pony Express. All in your time. And it's party time. It's party time. Boy, dig on down. Hard and heavy. Hope you're ready for the band. Jam Pony Express DJ. This one Slick Vic. Sound boy Big Ace. One Lock Cool Jock. Amazing Hot Rod. Bad B1. Look Fuss. J Down. Cool to see. JPE. Gucci Crew. Coming through. 99.8. Wow, child. Up with it. Yeah. How you like me now? Straight from the dirty south. Going out to all my dogs. All my big dogs. All on my hot dog. Can't forget about the dirty dogs. Walk Walla, let me hear you holler. Can't forget about the Chihuahua. Ooh, in the back say. Come on. Now for all my boys in South Carolina, Georgia, Atlanta, Alabama. We gon' jam you. Tennessee, feel me? JPE go. Upside the head, we go. Upside your head. That face goes. On down. Worry now. Jam Pony. Now you know. Going way back like 8 tracks. On CD. Click. B-I-C. And ride with it then.
Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. Oh man, I'm back. It feels good to be back. Man, I haven't done a live stream in a while, and I couldn't disappoint this week, man. No matter what was going on, I was gonna have to get out here. I had planned on doing a rant on Friday, but something came up with the wifey, and so I had to attend to that. But I am back, and I'll probably do a little bit of a rant today, because there's some stuff that's pissing me off, man. There's some stuff that's pissing me off. And this is where I get the opportunity to talk about everything that's pissing me off. So we're going to jump into it in a second. I'm sorry. Let me, I gotta cut this air on in the basement, man. I'm hot. I am hot. Let me get myself right up in here, and then we gonna do what it do. All right, man. Oh man. So first and foremost, let me welcome everybody that's in right now. We got 15 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for joining us. I know it's NFL time. I'm really thinking about maybe even changing this when it's the NFL going on, because I know, a lot of people are watching NFL and all that good stuff. It may not be available to talk boxing on Sundays, but we'll see. Let's see. First of all, I want to welcome y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast, as I mentioned before. And there's a lot going on right now. I think there's a little bit of excitement based off what happened last night. So we're going to talk about that. I see some of y'all talking about Boots already. We're about to get into that very shortly. But before I jump into that, before I dive into that, let me go ahead and say this. First and foremost, sometimes life be life, and then we got a little bit busy there over the last couple of weeks with things going on in the household. I'll probably share it with you guys at some point, but right now I'm not sharing. But there's things that's just been going on, and so it makes it a little bit more challenging for me to get this content out, but I'm certainly going to be more consistent moving forward. But one of the things that I saw here recently when we returned was commentary about Gervonta Davis and why we're not commenting on Gervonta Davis and the fight being canceled. What's going on, Benai, right? And all these other things, right? And it's confusing to me, right? And the reason why it's so confusing to me is that in one breath, what I'm hearing people tell me is that this isn't a real fight. This is a BS fight. All these other things, right? And we don't do many videos on the fact, like we didn't do a video covering the press conference. We didn't do a video covering the actual fight. The only thing that we did really a video in terms of covering that fight was the fact that Shakur Stevenson was sparring with Jake Paul and drawing that comparison to what we saw from Jaron Ennis and Canelo Alvarez. One guy was a sellout, the other guy wasn't a sellout, right? And so we saw people in the comment section, on videos, on posts that we have on our channel, talking about y'all ain't covering the Gervonta Davis fight and the fact that he does this to women and all this other stuff, right? And what's challenging for me is, in one breath, you saying this is a BS fight and we shouldn't be covering it. But when the negativity come out, you want us to come in there and talk about the man and talk about his personal life. I don't understand what some of you, not everybody, but I don't know what some of you are seeing. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you sometimes get our channel confused with other channels. We don't talk about fighters' personal lives. We never have. Situations that have occurred in the past with Devin, with Shakur, with Bud. Remember the whole situation that recently occurred with Bud in Minneapolis with the cop? We didn't do a video on that. Now, we did offer a platform to his cousin if he wanted to come on and talk about it, but we never talked about it. Who else has had Bomac? When Bomac had a situation, go back and search our videos. We don't talk about people's personal lives. If you're looking for someone that's going to be talking about what Gervonta Davis is doing and calling him this and calling him that, or what Shakur Stevenson is doing, or what Terrence Crawford is doing in their personal life that doesn't have anything to do with a fight or anything of that nature, and you telling me that this fight right here isn't even a real fight. So why do you want us to cover people's personal lives? I don't understand that. I'm not into somebody's personal life. I don't give a shit what these guys do outside of the ring. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Like, I do not condone certain behaviors. I don't whatsoever. But my desire to talk about what's happening in these dudes' personal lives, I don't give a fuck. Two fucks about what's going on in their personal life. I don't give a fuck. Okay? So if you want that type of shit, what cats are talking about, somebody cheating on their girlfriend, or they going to court with their girlfriend and all that bullshit, then go to them niggas Blue Blood channel and them niggas channel, bruh. I mean, I don't like to use this kind of commentary and talk like this. You know, I like to keep it corporate, but go to them niggas channels, bruh, if you want to hear all that bullshit. I don't want to talk about that shit. Period. I don't want to talk about that shit. Jason don't want to talk about that shit. Go to their shit. They more than willing to talk about that shit because them niggas need the money. We don't need to talk about shit like that. I don't want to. So I hope y'all understand. I hope I'm not being too crass. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the fights. Period. Is that cool? Am I okay? Did I say something out of line? In the comment section, please let me know. If I said something out of line, let me know. But I see too many cats in the comment section talking about, you didn't talk about, y'all tank protectionists. No, we didn't talk about Devin's situation either. We ain't talk about none of these dudes' situations. I don't want to hear that shit. So it is what it is. Now, we got 27 people in the building, but we only got 7 likes, man. Come on, man. We need you to smash the like button so other people can find this content. That's very important. We need that. We trying to get back into the algorithm. The algorithm that got mad. We slowly but surely inching back into the algorithm. I see our videos are starting to pick up. So we need y'all to. Greg always out of line like his Jalen Brown hairline. Hey, man, brother, this is my hair, fam. I'm sorry. There is nothing on my hand, brother. This is my hair. I know, man. I know you trying to understand why I still look like this. I get it, man. I understand the jealousy. Jason was telling me the other day, man, I hate you because you still got hair. I understand, bro. It's my hair. I'm sorry. It's my hair, fam. It's my hair. Anyway, what was I saying? Damn, Jason Williams is a hater, man. Jason Williams, you heard that Jam Pony Express that I was playing in the intro? You probably don't know nothing about that, man, because you claim you from Florida, but I don't really think you are. I don't really think you from Florida. You say you from Florida, but I don't know. You probably ain't never heard of Jam Pony Express. Buster. Yeah, you don't know nothing about Jam Pony Express. You ain't even from Florida. You ain't from Miami. All right, man. So let's talk about the fight last night. You know, I knew what was going to occur last night. It's so amazing that people tell us or tell me and Jason that we don't know anything about boxing. Y'all don't know anything about boxing. You don't know nothing about boxing. Look at all these fights you done got wrong. They take 2 fights. The Errol Spence fight versus Terrence Crawford and the Canelo fight. And they say you don't know nothing about boxing if you didn't get those particular fights right. There's a lot of fights that we get right all the time. And you really shouldn't be getting a lot of fights right if the fights are actually balanced and competitive, as they should be. But I knew this was going to happen. Vergil went in there and just absolutely destroyed Lubin. I wouldn't call some people trying to, insinuate that Lubin is a shot fighter. I don't believe Lubin is a shot fighter. I think Lubin is a fighter that just simply couldn't handle what was in the ring with him. I think Vergil Ortiz is hella underrated. I think Vergil is underrated. I think people are slipping on Vergil Ortiz. You guys, I've said this on the channel before. Vergil Ortiz is my favorite fighter. I love his humbleness. I love his style. I think he's a lot faster. I think he's a lot more intelligent in the ring than people think he is. And I think he has gotten a bad rap for just being some type of slugger. And that's not what he is. Shout out to, man, let me shout out to some people in the building, man, because I haven't really done that yet. And I see some things that are popping in there. So I see Young T USA, what's going on with you? Retro Gang, what's up? King Art, of course, I got my boy Jason Williams in the building. Cool Guy 917. Who else I see? Knight Rider 16. Talib Cunningham. That's all I see right now. Shout out to y'all, man. Smash the like button. Band Up's in the building. What's going on, Band Up? Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Vergil Ortiz is a better fighter than what people give him credit for. And that's what he did. He went in there and he did what he needed to do. He destroyed that dude. Robert Garcia was talking about you got time. Honestly, I thought Vergil hurt him in the first round, hurt Lubin in the first round. And in reality, that series of punches that ended up ending the fight, that wasn't the series of punches that actually rocked him. It was what finished him. But he actually got hit with an overhand right that he threw earlier. Lubin threw, or that Vergil Ortiz threw earlier, that hurt him. That's the reason why he went into a shell, and then Vergil just started to unload on him, caught him again, fight over with. I saw Jermell Charlo talking about the fight was ended too soon. That is bullshit. That referee did exactly what he needed to do, man. Vergil would have killed Lubin in there, man, if he would have let that fight go on too long. Lubin was done. Done. Another 2 or 3 punches could have killed that man. That man was done. So the fact that he's talking about they start the fight too soon, are you kidding me? What? He would have killed Lubin. Fight was over, fam. The fight was over. So, shout out to Vergil for doing what it was that he needed to do. I saw it coming, and y'all gonna stop sleeping on Vergil Ortiz, man. I'm telling you, man. Vergil Ortiz is the truth, fam. Vergil Ortiz is the truth. Stop sleeping on Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz is the truth. Now, before we go into this next segment, because there's a few things that I have, a few feelings that I have about this particular interaction after the fight that I discussed in the video. But there's a few things that I think about this, man, and it's interesting for me. Band Up said, good fight, though. Lubin wasn't throwing for a full 13 seconds. I counted. Great ref. No, I agree. That fight was over, man. That fight was over. Before I get there, we got 46 people in the building, but only 16 likes. As I mentioned before, we need y'all to smash that like button to get us back in the algorithm, fam. Our little brief hiatus, they're knocked us out of the algorithm, and I need my peoples. I need my peoples right now. All of y'all that support the channel, that's in the comment section right now, in the chat, in the live stream. I need y'all to smash the like button so we can get back in the algorithm, man. That's how we get into the algorithm. The algorithm did us wrong all this week as we were trying to transition back into making content, but we're starting to slowly creep back into that algorithm. So I need you all to smash the like button so we continue to show up in the people's feed in terms of the people who are subscribed to the channel, because that's the way that the algorithm works. It considers us to, like, we haven't put out content or whatever, and it does this crazy thing. Smash the like button, man. We need y'all to smash that like button so other people can find this content. Let's go, man. Let's go. We only got 2 additional likes since I said that. Come on, man. Smash the like button or the dislike button. I don't care if you smash the dislike button, but you need to engage. Let's go. Smash the like button, man. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting for the likes to get up, guys. Y'all got to run the likes, man. We can't just be sitting here and not getting likes, fam. You got to run the likes, man. Come on, dude. Smash the like button. It's freaking free, man. You in the chat. Smash the like button. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep smashing. So, Vergil Ortiz asked Jaron Ennis to get into the ring, and of course Boots came into the ring, and Juice Lee talking about some BNN. Well, you don't have to worry about that in this episode, Juice, because we ain't talking about him at all. So Vergil called him into the ring. Boots came into the ring. And let me talk about what I liked about it. Number one, what I liked about it was Vergil calling for Boots to come into the ring. That tells me that he's not avoiding the fight. I like the fact that Boots was willing to get into the ring, because now when you're face-to-face, mano a mano, there is no excuse for you guys not to make this fight. I do like that. I like Boots making an attempt to talk trash. I can kind of see why Boots hasn't really been all that talkative, and Boots shit talking skills they're not good. His shit talking skills are just simply not very good. He needs to come down to Florida. We'll show you how to do it, Boots. Up in Philly, I don't know what y'all do in Philly. I saw how Game cooked Meek that one time. Like Meek comebacks just were not really good. I don't understand what was going on with Meek comebacks. They just weren't good. You want to get to some real good shit talking, you need to come down to Florida, man. We understand how to talk shit, period. But I give him credit for attempting to come into the ring and talk more and be more of a mouthpiece. This is what we have asked of Boots. This is what we want from Boots. We want him to be more vocal about what he's doing. We want him to be more demonstrative in terms of how he explains and express how he is the best in the game. That's what we want to see. So for me, I really appreciated seeing Boots do that, even though I didn't think it was very good. Now, let's talk about what I thought or what I didn't like that much. I didn't particularly like Vergil's response that they were just responding to the talk that they're I don't care about all that. You know, talk your shit. You ain't got to explain it. I said what I said, man. I said what I said. What are you going to do about it? All you got to do is shut me up when you get in the ring. I said what I said. You ain't got to explain it. Oh, well, you said this, and so I said, I don't care, man. I said what I said. What are you gonna do about it? The other thing that I didn't particularly care for, correct me if I'm wrong, but Boots just had a fight like 3 weeks ago. Right? Am I right or wrong about this? I think Boots had a fight 3 weeks ago. Is it me or did Boots look really puffy for having a fight 3 weeks ago? I mean, Boots' face looked it all puffy to me. He looked like he was kind of stuffed in that sweater a little bit. I'm like, man, what is Boots? Like, Boots looked like he was like 170. Like, I don't understand how you have put on that kind of weight. Like, let me pause, because maybe that was just me. Did Boots not look, I get that he had on a hoodie, Jason Williams, but I'm talking about his face, fam. Like, he looked puffy in the face to me. Like, he had on weight that he shouldn't have had on. Like, am I missing something? Like, or do you guys not agree with that? I'm just curious. Because to me, that's what it looked like to me. Hold on. Let me start a poll. Let me know, man. I just started a poll. Let me know. I felt that Boots looked chunky, and I cannot understand why you would look chunky that far away from a fight. Like, he looked chunky to me. So, okay, most people saying now he looked good. He looked good. Most people, we got 5 votes saying he looked good. Okay. A lot of people say he looked good. To me, he looked fat in the face. Let me see if I can find that picture. Look fat in the face to me, man. Boy look chunky to me. Boy look chunky. Where is it? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know what y'all looking at, man. Boy look chunky to me. I'm about to open up this picture real quick. You guys can tell me what you think about it, but he looked chunky to me. I guess this is the best one I can find right now, but I'll look for another one. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. So this is man. Look at all right here, man. Look at all right here, man. He like he got a mouthful of food, bruh. He like he got a mouthful of food. What? Like I'm confused, fam. Man, Boots look like a chipmunk, bruh. What am I missing? Hold on, let me see if I can find a better picture. How am I reaching? How am I reaching? How am I reaching? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up this other one. Boy, look fat to me. I don't know what y'all seeing. Like, not like fat, but for just fighting, like he looks, that looks like a lot of weight for me for somebody who just fought. Come on, man. Look at all this right here, man. Look at all this, man. Come on. Man, he looked wide. He looked wide for just in the fault like a few months ago, like, or a few weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. Like I'm not getting it, fam. Maybe I'm wrong. Man, fuck you, Jason. Man, he looked rehydrated on fight night. Right here, man, his face looked chunky. Let me see if I can find a picture of him on fight night. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture of him on fight night. Versus, what was the dude name? Let me see if I can find a picture of Boots on fight night. A good one. This one, right? This is one. I mean, he's punching, but you can see. I'm gonna pull that one. I don't know if that one's gonna show. Let me see. Yeah, this one might show. Let's see. Let me open this up. Bada bing, bada boom. Now look at Boots' face right here. Look at this is fight night now. Look at the definition in his face here versus what you just saw. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. Like this isn't this isn't Boots rehydrated. This is Boots with extra weight on him. I bet you we saw another fight. That's why he had on the hoodie, fam. He was trying to hide it from y'all. Look at that face right there. Matter of fact, let me zoom in. I'm going to zoom in. Look at that face right there versus this face right here with all that extra goof right there in his cheeks. Come on, man. You can see when somebody put on weight in their cheeks, man. Stop it. This dude didn't gain, like he didn't gain more than, he's not hydrated. Like he's gained weight. Boots probably 180 right now, fam. Boots probably 180 right now, man. Stop it. It's okay. He's a little swollen. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hear all that fully hydrated shit, dog. Like you don't gain that much full in your face, man. That's fat. If hydration mean he hydrated with water and fat, then I agree with you. He's fully hydrated. He's fully hydrated with fat and water. Stop it, man. Stop it. Now, that's the thing that I didn't like. Here's the other thing that I didn't like. I didn't like Oscar De La Hoya's rhetoric after the fight, talking about, it's going to be difficult. Why? Why is it going to be difficult? You guys were talking like you want. I didn't see no fear in Vergil's face, but Oscar don't seem to be all that interested in making that fight happen, and I don't like that. No, I don't want to see Vergil against Spence, man. No, we don't need to see that. That's what I want to see. Now, we'll see. We'll see what ends up developing, and in regards to this particular fight. But I didn't like the way Oscar was talking after the fight. It's going to be very difficult. We got to get something that's favorable to Vergil. The fuck does that mean? Fuck does that mean, man? Favorable to Vergil. Man, I just want to see. I just want to see the fight. Like, don't get me wrong. Is Vergil the A side? Maybe. But there really shouldn't be any according to Eddie Hearn. Boots already signed his end of the contract, whatever the fuck that means. So I don't like that. Now, I like the fact that they're building buzz for this fight. How many of y'all would tell me? And I see the poll 48-52 that he chunky. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this poll because I want to start another poll. Or y'all can go ahead and go ahead and finish up if you want to go ahead and smash one of them right now. But I might go ahead and end that poll. My question is for y'all, and I'm gonna it didn't hit 50-50 now. It didn't hit 50-50. It didn't hit 50-50. Oh, it's about 50-50, okay. 48-52. So it's vacillating between 48 and 52% of y'all that say he okay, it's 50-50 now. He looked chunky. Okay. All right. My thing is, I want to know from y'all. So you guys let me know what you think about this. How many of you all are more excited after last night's face-off? That's what I want to know. Because for me, seeing those two dudes in the ring and ready to, and with Boots talking and seemingly wanting and interested in actually making the fight, that for me personally, I got more excited about seeing those dudes in the ring. For me. And I'm going to let y'all on a little secret right now. Right now it's 50-50. Definitely more excited. No more excited than I was. Here's the kicker for me. Hannibal said he didn't sound that Vergil didn't sound like he was that interested in Boots after the fight. If I'm not feeling that, if I didn't hear it, I know I heard him say something to the effect of there's a lot of options out there. He'd be open to Spence. If Boots is not next, what I heard him say is he'd be open to Spence. He would love to get the opportunity to fight Terrence Crawford. I think he might have named Fundora. But I'm not feeling if he's not excited about this fight because he needs to be excited about this fight. This is a damn good fight. So that's not going to work for me if he's not excited about this fight. I agree with you. I'm going to say this. He probably mentioned Spence's name because just of the name recognition. And it would be a big fight in Texas. But to your point, I don't want to see him and Spence. Like I don't care about he and Spence. Now, here's what I would say. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret about this fight. If this fight happened right now, I got Vergil. Yep, I said it. I got Vergil. Now, I might change my mind, but I got Vergil. Let me tell you why. I think Vergil is going to be able to apply a level of pressure. Now, I ain't putting no money on it. Boots might do something that I ain't expecting. I ain't putting no money on it. The reason why I got Vergil, now I'm partial in that, you know, like I said, Vergil is my favorite fighter right now. But I feel like Boots gets clipped. Like that dude Lima clipped him right before Boots, you know, connected. That dude Lima clipped him. Like Boots is there to be clipped, man. Smash the like button. We got 70-some people in the building. We only got 30 likes, fam. Smash the like button. We need other people to find this content, dude. Smash the like button. I've seen Boots get clipped. I've heard people say that Boots, the reason why we've seen Boots get hit with stuff that we don't feel like Boots should get hit with Man, shout out to Richard Paris, man. Richard Paris in the building. I've heard the Boots supporters say that the reason why we saw Boots hit with stuff that we wouldn't expect from lesser competition was because he's just playing around. When he goes up and gets better competition, and he gets in the ring with better competition, y'all gonna see everything he can do. He gonna do more. And I'm seeing the same stuff. And don't get me wrong, for sure, you're boxing. You will get hit. I totally understand that. I don't disagree with it. That's not what I'm talking about. I see Boots get clipped in ways that I feel like, man, if the right person connects like this, he going night-night or gonna get hurt. And that's the thing. Like, it's not that he's getting caught with stuff that I'm like, okay, he tried this and somebody was able to get. Man, I see Boots get clipped like cleanly across his jaw. The dude Lima hit him cleanly across his jaw when he dropped, when Boots was catching him with the uppercut. I'm like, man, if the right dude hits him with that, man, he gonna get hurt. And that's my problem with what I see with Boots. That's my problem. Now, if Boots beats Vergil, he beat a really good fighter. He beat a really good fighter. And then you get the opportunity to give him his props. But what I don't like, and what's crazy to me, is when people try to pretend that because you notice these things, you're a hater. Like you hating on. What's going on? All things. Oh, my girl in the building. Just fit for life. La Jessica. Hey, La Jessica. Ooh. Now my girl right there, boy. Them quicksand feet getting walked into all types of traps. Maybe. All I'm saying is that I think Vergil is better than what people give him the credit for. And I think Boots is a hell of a fighter too, but I just don't like that I see stuff like, and we're about to talk about this too, because we're going to get into this, because I think my boy Andre Ward had a legitimate argument in terms of what Boots felt Karen's power and didn't want it. Okay. I think that there's a legitimate argument in terms of, or I think Andre Ward has a legitimate argument in what he's saying. And I've brought this up as well. But before we jump into this particular topic, I want to welcome those of you who are now in the building. I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us, because I know this is a busy Sunday for you. It's the NFL. I know all that. So you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here, right here with us right now. So I want you all to smash the like button. I appreciate you. Smash the like button so everybody else can find this content as well. We got to get back into the algorithm. That's what we're trying to do right now. We got to get back into that algorithm. They say cut it out. Vance 305 say cut it out. Vance, what am I doing, man? Are you saying that I'm a hater because I think it's a chance that Vergil Ortiz can clip Boots? No, I'm not ignoring that Vergil has been put on the canvas. I'm not ignoring that. I'm not coming in here and saying that Vergil can't. So we got to stop doing these types of things, right? Just because I said that I think Vergil is going to pull this fight out because I think Vergil can possibly clip and hurt Boots, doesn't mean that I don't think Boots can win the fight. Like, y'all go to extremes, fam. Like, Boots can absolutely win this fight and got the skill set to win the fight. I'm just saying I wonder about how he's going to deal with getting clipped at some point. Like, I like what I saw, what he did against, can't remember the dude's name right now off the top of my head, but he didn't really get clipped against that guy. But Lima clipped him. I'm sorry, man. Vergil clip him like that, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. Now, let's move to what Andre Ward had to say. Vergil is a warrior, but he's not beating Boots. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They need to make that fight happen, though. Andre Ward made a comment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the comment because I think I think it's important for you all to hear the comment so that it's not. I always think it's important for you all to hear, boy. They just, as soon as I pulled this up, there was a picture of Boots and Vergil facing off. And yeah, man, Boots definitely got greens, all kind of cornbread, mac and cheese, all in his face. Y'all can't tell me anything different. I'm talking about all string beans, mac and cheese, turkey, all that, man. It's all there. I'm going to play this clip here real quick. This is what Andre Ward had to say.
But there's some dangers that I see around Boots. There is no doubt that Jaron Boots Ennis can fight. If you got one eye, you can see that. He's a fighter who stays in the gym, right? So you first hear that, you like, well, that's what you want, right? You want your fighter to be a gym rat.
Yeah, Boots was in the gym, sparring, running. I'm talking to you, J-Walk, sparring, running, doing this thing. And afterwards, he had a nice sized plate of turkey, greens, mac and cheese, all of that, because it's all sitting right in his face. Stop it.
Yes and no. Too much of anything is not a good thing. You can leave a lot of your best moments in the gym. He's from Philly. I've heard how his sparring sessions go. Even when you saw Boots face a retired Sean Porter. Yeah, he probably pulled some punches, but he was trying to hit Sean with some real shots. That's just how Boots Ennis gets down in sparring. My concern for him is that you get so many fights and you spend so much time in the gym and you fight a certain level of competition. He's 35-0 and he hasn't fought an elite guy yet. Some people say nobody wants to fight him, but you still got to deal with the fact that you haven't had that type of danger that you need on the other side of the ring to turn your senses on at the highest level. We can see what your defense is when you got real danger in front of you. We can see what your offense is when you got real danger in front of you. And I see Boots at times get hit with shots that works with this guy, but it's not going to work with that guy.
Facts! Facts! He is literally saying the same thing that I'm saying. He is literally saying the same thing that I'm saying and that I have been saying for the last 2 years. He get clipped like that with Vergil, it's a problem. And here's the other thing that I've been saying for a long time. This is no knock to Boots. I like Boots. I think Boots is a hell of a fighter. I love the skill set. I do. But I got to see a little bit more. And here's why. I get concerned when a fighter lives within an echo chamber. Right? I get concerned with anybody that lives within an echo chamber. Right? I don't believe in echo chambers. I don't believe in environments where you can just say whatever it is that you say and go unchallenged. Right? You should know that based off of the structure of this channel. Many of the people that are in this chat right now, LaJessica, Jason Williams, Jay Walk, a lot of people in this chat right now, band up, don't agree with shit I say. Nothing. And that's okay with me because I don't believe in echo chambers. When you go unchecked, unchallenged, you don't grow as a person. You don't grow as a professional. You don't grow as anything. A mother, a father, a bishop, a pastor, whatever you are, whatever your walk in life is, you don't grow if you live in an echo chamber unchallenged. Okay? That goes with being a boxer. If you live in an echo chamber in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where everybody defends everything you do, and they say that everything you do is great, and you go in there and you spar with guys and you whoop their ass, right? Because they're not on the level of that you're on, you can have a false sense of security, a false bravado that is not actually what you really are. And what Andre Ward is alluding to is because we have not seen you in the ring against someone who is truly dangerous that can present that level of danger to you. Do we really know what you are yet? And that's a fair assessment. But many of you are going to say that's hate, and it's not hate. It's just an assessment. It's just my opinion. It could be wrong. Boots may be everything that everybody in Philadelphia say he is, including Jay Walk. Because I know Jay Walk from Philadelphia. He defends too hard. He defends in a way that I ain't never seen before. He got to be from Philadelphia. Jay Walk, where are you from? I know you from Philadelphia. You got to be from Philadelphia talking like that. So Jay Walk say I'm reaching. How am I reach? What is the reach here, man? What is the reach? I'm confused. Jessica say I've agreed with you a few times, but for the most part, you don't agree with me. And that's okay, because you should be getting challenged. Your inner circle should be willing to challenge you. That's how we have young men who go out there and do all kind of shit that they shouldn't do, because inner circles are not challenging you in the way that you should be challenged. They're along for the ride. They tell you everything that you want to hear because you're their meal ticket. And we got too many young boxers who are coming up in the game that there's nobody around them that to tell them that what you're doing is bullshit. What you're saying is bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that's honestly this new generation. I don't want to get on my soapbox and sound like an old man. I am old, as you can tell by the gray hairs in my face. But man, I tell you, if you were born, I would say 1992 and before, there is an understanding that your ass is going to be held accountable. Period. And these new generation kids don't want anybody saying anything to them. You can't criticize me. I'm above criticism. As a matter of fact, when I come to your job, you need to make sure that your job is set up to accommodate me. That's some of these new age kids. And many of these boxers are from that generation. And you got to challenge these guys, man. You got to challenge these boxers, because to me, if you're not challenging them, they're not going to develop in the way that they should develop. I came from a generation that even when you were doing good, people tell you wasn't doing shit. That's what I'm used to. I could be at a 3.5. They'd be like, why you ain't at a 4.0? When I graduated from college, which was that first real accomplishment I had in my life, I was like, damn, it's a bachelor's degree, but I should have a master's degree. This bachelor's degree ain't nothing. Get a master's degree. I ain't a PhD though. That's how we grew up. These guys need to be challenged. Boots needs to be challenged. And I think right now, Boots is living in an echo chamber. Possibly. Maybe he's not. But that's the way that I see it. All right. Yeah, we know you from Philly, Jay Walker. We know you from Philly. It ain't hard to tell you from Philly. Not hard to tell you from Philly. Before we move on, some people got mad when I started talking about these young kids and all that stuff. We've dropped from 80 people in the building to like 68 when I started talking about that. Maybe that's some of you guys as children and you feel upset about me talking about how your kids growing up. I don't know. But anyway, we got 71 people in the building right now. Smash the like button or the dislike button if you don't like the content, but make sure that you are engaging with the content. And we're going to move to the next topic, and then I want to go ahead and open up the phone lines. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and open up the phone lines now. I'm going to go ahead and open up the phone line, and then I think I'm going to drop the link in the chat for those of you who want to jump on, get your conversation on. Let's see. I should have had this already set up. My apologies. Phone line is up.
Sports Media, Tim Bradley, Desert Storm in the building.
You are the only participant in the conference.
I love that. I love when I hear that. All right, and then let's see. Let me drop this in the chat. Tunnel Vision hit us with the $5, man. Appreciate you, Tunnel. Hold on. Let me drop the link in the chat real quick and then pin it. Okay, the link is in the chat, and then let me drop the phone number in there as well. My apologies for taking so long. Here we go. All right, here's what Tunnel had to say. Boost is feeling himself, and he isn't staying disciplined with his weight. Oh, so Tunnel, you seeing the fat face too? I see the fat face. I mean, y'all can be mad all you want to, but I see the fat face. Devin Haney and my boy Brian Norman Jr., they had a face-off recently. And it was good. I like the face-off. I always enjoy fighters facing off with each other. Rick Glacier said, Rick might be right here, but I don't really believe in anything Rick Glacier has to say. Devin and Brian Norman Jr., they had their face off. I enjoyed the interaction between the two. One of the things that I'm really enjoying about Brian Norman Jr., and I've got the opportunity to experience since I've had the opportunity to go to the gym several times, and Brian Norman Jr., what you see on screen is basically what you get, right? That's literally how he talks. I mean, he talks just like that. A level of maturity for his age that you don't expect for a guy like that. Like at 24 years old, his level of maturity is well beyond what I've seen from most 24-year-olds. Like he's absolutely different. He called out my boy Devin Haney for trying to replicate Floyd. I agree with that. I think we see too often him doing things that trying to sound like he's Floyd Mayweather. He's not Floyd. He doesn't fight like Floyd. What's going on, Creole the Traveler? His defense not like Floyd. He's a good fighter, but he was called out, and that was accurate. I've seen people talking about not, and one thing that was said, and I thought was excellent by Brian Norman Jr. This tells me that he watches things and he's aware of what people say that his shortcomings are. But I heard him say, "Well, they say that I'm susceptible to a jab, that you can jab me, that I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, come take advantage of it, and we'll see." I saw the guy was in boxing gyms. I saw him talking about the jab and how Devin's going to be able to use the jab and all these other things, and maybe he will. But I like the fact that Brian Norman is self-aware of what people are saying about him as his potential shortfalls, because if that's the case, and it truly is a shortfall, something that he struggled with, then that means that they are working on that in the gym to make sure that that doesn't happen when he fights. So I like that. I like what he had to say. And I can't wait to see that fight as well. We got a few more fights before the end of the year. I'm going to get Jose Benavidez Sr. on. I think, I want to say Brian Norman, they might already be gone. So I don't know if I can get them back on in terms of getting to the gym. But Mario Barrios beats Norman Jr. easy? You talking about the dude that just struggled with a 40-some-year-old Manny Pacquiao? Man, come on, man. Junior needs to talk more and Senior needs to talk less. Okay. I love hearing Senior talk. Just my opinion. I love hearing Senior talk. Love hearing Senior talk. Interesting. No phone calls and nobody jumped in. Okay. Interesting stuff. I'm surprised by that. I thought there would be a lot of conversation around Jaron Ennis and what happened last night. It's crazy. Yes, he would absolutely get knocked out viciously by Brian Norman Jr. Mario Barrios should not even be a champion. I hear you, Tay. I'm waiting for you to call in. Mario Barrios shouldn't even be a champion. Come on, man. Stop it. Brian Norman right now at 147, until proven otherwise, is the best fighter. Period. He's the best fighter. Mario Barrios. Fuck out of here, man. What are we talking about, Mario Barrios? He struggled with a 48-year-old. How old is Manny? 40. No, Manny 47, I think, right? He fights upright in his ass too. Like, what are we talking about? Like, we coming in here now, we making just ridiculous statements. Come on, man. You must be from Philadelphia too. Whoever said that. You must be from Philly too. We know Jay Walker's from Philadelphia. Jay Walk, he's from Philly. You can tell by the way you can tell by his keystrokes. You can tell by his keystrokes. His keystrokes tell me that he from Philadelphia. Manny is 67. Man, they should have stripped the title from Barrios even if it was a draw. You shouldn't. Are you having problems with joining band up? You shouldn't even have the privilege of wearing the title if you can't beat a 47-year-old man. You can't be a 47-year-old man, and you telling me that you should be a champion at 147 pounds. No way. LaJessica, you that's right, you are in Atlanta. LaJessica, what part of Atlanta are you in? I'm just curious. I'm not gonna stalk you. I just want to know. Nah, Barrios isn't good. And there's Barrios is an example of what Devin Haney said, which I've always agreed with, and it's true. And the reason why I don't put a lot of stock. People put stock in. They beat a champion. So what? Just because you beat a champion doesn't mean you beat a good fighter. You can become a champion based on how you're moved. Period. Now, Devin Haney is one to talk because I think Devin Haney, to a certain degree, is a beneficiary of just being at like my boy Walt always say, he's the worst undisputed champion ever. I get why he's saying that. I think Devin, to a certain degree, is a beneficiary, not necessarily of, I guess you can say how he was moved. But one thing that I'll give Devin credit for is I think Devin Collie Park. I don't know what that is. Is that near Mechanicsville? Oh, I don't know what Collie Park is. I live in Johns Creek. But I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm so busy trying to triangulate where LaJessica lives. Yeah, I'm an old man. Sometimes you lose your thought. Hey, Big Fat, what going on? East Park, College Park. Okay, I definitely know where College Park and East Point is for sure. I used to work near the Union City Mall. Or Union Station Mall, actually. I think it was called Union Station. I used to work near there a long time ago, many moons ago. Barrios is good. He hasn't been good lately. No, he hasn't. But I mean, maybe he was good at 40, bro. He ain't good now. I don't know if it wasn't. I don't think it was called Shannon Mall. It was called Union Station Mall. It was over there by I can't even think of the name of that road now. Hold on. Yeah, Barrios isn't good. Period. Maybe he was good at 147. but he is not good now. Or 140, but he is not good at 147, period. It was over there about Roosevelt Highway is where I used to work. No, I don't hear. Oh, sorry. Let me bring you in. There you go. What's going on, Bad Duck?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, salute you, Greg. Salute.
Salute, man. Salute.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Oh yeah, you know your boy Bandup's doing a little bit better now that my, and you know where I'm going with this.
I don't.
Know what I mean, now that my Huskies is back in the, back in the running, you know what I mean, and being ranked, you know what I mean.
In the running for what?
In the running to come back. What the hell?
To come back. Come back to what?
You better
come back to what? But come back to what? What are they coming back to, bro?
We got to show Oregon what it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna be right back in the race of things. We good. You better watch me talk about my husband, man. But anyways, Vergil did his thing. Last night. Like I said, he wasn't. Old boy wasn't even throwing for a full 13 seconds after he threw his last little punch. And the last punch that he did throw before the 13 seconds wasn't too much steam on it. You know what I mean? It was just like a little shoo right hook, get away from me type shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He shouldn't have put his back on the wall. He should have stayed in the middle of the ring. He kept letting Vergil put his back on the wall. Vergil came in weighing less, but he definitely rehydrated more. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. He didn't look as big as he did on the scale. You know what I mean? I've seen a couple videos. People say he kind of looked dehydrated to a certain extent. So that's that. I mean, that is what it is with that. Do I see any? I mean, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't think he's gonna beat Boots. I do like how, for some reason, everybody and their mama seem to show up to this damn fight. We got Spence in the crowd. We got Charlo in the crowd. You know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of people in the crowd talking about this, talking about that. You know what I mean? Gave us boxing fans a lot to talk about.
Yeah, but why you think he doesn't have a chance to beat Boots? I need to know why.
I wouldn't say no chance. You know me, man. I'm a skills type guy. You know what I mean? What's really in your bag? And my personal preference is, yes, you gotta worry about what's coming back. And to this point, we've seen Boots hit with a couple things. He was hit versus Stan Leonis, you know what I mean? But we've never seen him have to take a step back off anybody's punches. I don't know if Vergil really has that power to make him take a step back or rethink. Like I said, I think these guys, I think both of them actually are fighting at 54 when they low-key could have very well be fighting at a different weight classes above this and still do the fight. You get what I'm trying to say? I think they're both kind of simmering themselves down a bit. And I don't think Boots is simmering himself down as much as Vergil. And if he is, it's not, I'm not seeing something. Now, don't get me wrong, Vergil can very well surprise me. You know what I mean? Vergil could definitely do some shit, probably do some shit to shut me up. But that's why we got to see the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, I tell you all the time, man. There's to beat a style of a Boots or a style of a Bud or somebody with that type of, even a Floyd, you know what I mean? Like with an offensive bag like that, even almost a Benavidez. If Benavidez has a few more punches, then I would say him too. But to beat that type of style, bro, you got to beat them at their own game. One.
Mm-hmm.
Along with that, be able to take what the fuck is coming back and have a gas tank for that. And on, you know what I mean? So you got to be able to, you know what I mean? And even if you do beat Boots with the power or the speed, you got to be ready to, you know what I mean? You getting to him first at the punch. Okay, you might got him there, but does he have a better durability to you? If he have a better durability, his skill set's going to overshine. If he has, you have to be on your shit. Vergil has to be on his shit. And I think you can even say that to beat Boots. He has to be like, he can't come in there with none of the flaws that he showed in the past. He has to be on his thing. And last fight was a good fight. You know what I mean? Last night was a good fight. I'm not saying he's on your toes and on your tens to beat this type of guy.
Yeah. Hey, let me get Walt in real quick. Walt, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Greg, I caught you guys a little snippet y'all put on after the fight, and when I was watching the fight and it was over, and when they went to Oscar, I already know, bro. It's gonna be so hard if this fight to get made, because Oscar said right away it was gonna be hard, because he knows this is like Virgil doesn't have the lateral movement for Boots, and like my man just said, it's like he has to come up with a whole different, because the style Virgil fights with, it's kind of tailor made for Boots. His whole thing will be catching him with something that I don't know if he has the hand speed to do. I agree with my man. It's like I could see there's a lot of ways Boots would win, but I just think Virgil only has one way to win. But
I don't disagree with that.
But Greg, saying all of that, I really don't think. I think I could watch Virgil fight like either Xander Zayas or somebody else, because you could see De La Hoya's energy right away. He said it's going to be a hard way to fight. These dudes are standing in the middle of the ring saying they want to fight. He's saying it's going to be a hard fight to make. And then Virgil's father said not even a couple of days before the fight that what has Boots done? He doesn't deserve to fight Virgil yet. So I think they're gonna, unless Turkey Al-Rashid comes in and blows them away with some crazy money for this fight, I think they're gonna try to like duck, man. I really do, man.
I cannot stand when people start talking about what has someone done. Man, what the fuck? Now I know you didn't say that. What I'm talking about is that. What the fuck has Lubin done? What has Lubin done?
Fighters, Boots is the only one that fought for championships.
Yeah, exactly.
Number one contender for Terrence Crawford for 18 months and never tried to fight him. He's been at 154 for longer than Boots, and he's never tried to fight for a title.
There's only one guy in that division that's really.
I'm trying to say, I just don't get that statement.
No, I hate that statement in general. Don't give me what is this person do? Unless like, okay, if it's somebody that got 12 fucking fights and fans are just trying to hype some shit up, that makes sense to me. But what the fuck has Lubin done to get the fight then? If that's the case, fuck we talking about? This shit is stupid.
Greg, you heard Robert Garcia on Pro Box before the Lubin fight, like about a couple of days before, said, "Oh, Boots ain't gonna come up in the ring. I think he's gonna want to fight somebody else before he fights us again." They're gonna try to make this fight. And then watch, Oscar De La Hoya is going to tap dance his way until he gets a bag that's so big that he just has to take it. But if he doesn't, I think he's going to try to throw like 70-30 at Boots. I really do, man. This guy should be a 50-50 fight and let the fans have this. You know what I'm saying? But I really think what Eric Morales said, I can't see Ortiz's style. I mean, I watch Ortiz a lot, and he's a good fighter, but he has no lateral movement. A guy like Boots that can come from different angles and like make you think he's coming straight at you and sidestep real quick, and already the punch is there. He's gonna, because if you look at that first round, Lubin was catching him, but he wasn't committing to the punches. He was scared to get hit. Boots is a lot quicker than Lubin is, like at this stage of Lubin's career, and has a more fluent style. It's gonna be harder. I think it's going to be where he beats him up so bad he's going to close an eye and they're going to stop it, or he's just going to stop him like 9 or 10 if they do fight.
And if he does, then that's great. We know what Boots is. I mean, we know that, I don't disagree. Let me say this. I don't disagree that is the style that I think gives Boots more problems. I mean, I'm sorry. Vergil style is more so suited for Boots. I don't disagree with anything you guys are saying, right? Everything that you're saying, flawless. I commend it. I don't have a problem with anybody saying that they believe that Boots is going to go in there and smoke them, because I get why, right? Boots is kind of similar to what was the guy's name, man, that was 2 fights ago? I got really excited about that win, but I can't think of his name right now.
Talking about T-Bud Crawford.
No. It was Boots. Boots fought him.
Villa.
Villa.
Like Villa. He fights.
Villa. Yeah. And Villa was telling me.
Two fights ago was Stanley.
Here's what somebody has.
But we talking about Villa.
Boots is gonna make Ortiz fight going backwards too. He's not gonna do like Banda said earlier. Vergil's used to just coming forward. Boots will let you come forward for a second, then his hands are so quick. He's gonna make Vergil have to fight going backwards. And every time I see Vergil go backwards, he can't do it.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Go ahead.
It was
Yeah, but we
it
talking about
was
Villa.
Lima, Stanley Onis, and then it was Karen twice. Then it was Villa.
Yeah, but we just talking about Villa.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many fights ago it was, but we're talking about Villa.
But Vergil fights with the two hands with the earphones on, and he tries to combo you out of that. That's not a good style for Boots, because Boots already people think Boots is gonna fight Ortiz like he fought them other dudes. He's gonna be cautious of his power, so he's gonna be really flipping that jab and
I don't like that.
sidestepping. It could get ugly, man.
I hate when we say, "Oh, he fought this way because these guys were lesser competition." That's just the way he fights.
Hey, yo, because Vergil already lost 2 fights ago. You guys know that. That boy dropped him twice and won that fight, and they gave Vergil that fight. When Boots was going to fight Lima, he offered that dude a fight, and that dude said no. The one that what was his name? It begins with a B, who dropped Vergil twice. And it's like, I guarantee you, Austin's gonna make this fight hard to happen, y'all. It's gonna be hard, bro.
I want to show so bad.
Drag him to make this fight, man.
I want to show so bad, but I know they're gonna flag. I want to show where Lima, when Boots caught him with that uppercut, and when Lima was literally clipping him as he hit as it happened.
Yeah.
No sound and talk.
Nah, if I do it, they'll still flag it.
Beautiful uppercut.
Greg, Boots ain't gonna fight him like he fought Lima like he didn't care. He's not gonna fight. Remember how to start the Stanionis fight? Boots gave Stanionis props. He just used the jab. He used his movement. He's gonna fight Vergil that same way. He's not gonna just with Lima. He just went in there and took chances because he was like, "Oh, this dude can't do nothing." But if you remember the Stanionis, the first 3 rounds, Boots was using his athleticism, and he's gonna do that even more. I guarantee it with Vergil. Because he knows Virgil's not a pushover.
Yo, I hear everything that you're saying, Walt. The only thing that I disagree with is I don't like when people talk, he's going to fight a different fight. Man, and he's going to get hit with that. That motherfucker get hits with that shit all the time, bro. Like, I see it all the time when he's fighting.
He didn't against Stanionis because he respected Stanionis. Every time you watch Boots fight, he don't respect the dude. He just runs right at him. He's not going to do that with Vergil. I'm just telling you. Hold on. I heard Bozy even say that.
Hold on real quick. I got to get somebody else in and then I got to address something. This Midwest Boxing 4415 say, Greg, like Showbiz, will cap for Latinos because of viewership. My viewership, our viewership is damn near primarily African American.
Looking like Gregory Hines up there.
Come on, man. I don't.
I'm joking, man.
No, I know. I don't dislike or promote. I don't know how many times I got to say this. Walt, you've been following me for a while. Do you believe that I just say what the hell I think, or do you think that I do something just for the hell of it?
Nah, the only thing I do that you say what you think is when you just be going at the Terrence thing, and I think you just be doing that just to piss people off. But I follow this show because I like your perspective all the time, and my thing is that you let everybody get their shit off. You know what I mean, and say what they have to say. Because everybody got different opinions. Everybody likes fighters more than the other guy. So it's like, it's so everybody gets to say what they want to say. They don't, like a lot of other shows would be cussing them out and calling them all kind of names. You don't do that. You give people, their plug,
Oh, Big Tech just left. I was about to go to Big Tech, but he just left.
My bad.
Look, no, you good. I say whatever I feel, and I do it intentionally. I don't have any reason, again, and I'm going to say this again. I love when y'all contribute to the channel, right? Through likes, through monetary, because that's how we actually run this channel. Like, the channels take money. They take money, and I don't want to pay for the channel out of my pocket, but the channel takes money, right? But outside of that, I like many of the YouTube guys that you guys see that's out there, I'm going to tell you 100%. Many of the guys that you see on YouTube today that cover boxing, that is their main source of income. And because it's their main source of income, that is the reason why they are willing to cover any and everything. Say any and everything. Big up guys because their fathers give them money. All that shit. YouTube we don't make money off YouTube. We just try to pay the bills. So I am free to say, I started this YouTube channel because I like to say my shit, say whatever it is I want to say. and I don't want to be controlled by anybody, and I like for people to have the platform to say whatever the hell they want to say and get their shit off. So miss me with the I'm capping for Latinos. I don't cap for nobody. I say whatever it is that I think, period. End of story.
Except for your college team. That's the only people you be capping for.
Man, if you don't shut the hell up, man, with them sorry ass fucking Huskies.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. You know I'm Florida State too. I'm hurt, man. Don't do us like that, man. You know I'm hurt, bro.
Sorry ass fucking Huskies, man. If you don't shut up.
The only thing that's saving me is the Patriots keep putting it on people. That's the only thing that saved me. The Patriots keep putting it on people, so I'm happy.
Hold on, I missed a super chat, guys. Give me a second. I gotta catch this super chat real quick. I missed it.
If it's tunnel visions, don't do that.
Yeah, it's tunnel vision. I'm sorry, tunnel vision. Husky and Florida State both track.
You see the shit I'm talking about?
No, I meant to say, stand up ain't Washington, right? Who's that? Who's the Washington dude?
That's Band Up.
Is that Band Up?
Yeah, Band Up. The weak ass Husky.
Yeah, man. Man, y'all winning this year. I give y'all props, man. I can't talk about college football. All I know is the Patriots is about to put some hurting on people. I'm up here in Boston. I'm living.
You said who?
I said I'm up here in Boston. The Patriots are putting it on people. But I'm a Florida State football college fan. But I'm in Boston.
Say that again.
You heard me. I said I'm a Florida State college.
No. I thought I heard Band Up. I thought I heard. I heard you.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. The Seahawks beating Arizona 35-7. We clearing out the whole
but the Seahawks got kryptonite at quarterback. He's great. Hold on. But as soon as the playoffs start, he got amnesia.
I want to bring up something. Somebody said something, I think, in the comment section that make a lot of sense. Antisocial 9152 said Karen was cracking boots. Y'all only talk about his offense when his defense is bad. He gets hit too, and Ortiz is cracking. That's the part that is dangerous to me. That's the part that I feel like you guys are missing out on. Like that's where I think he could possibly it could be trouble for Boots, man, because he get. I mean, it's not that he gets hit. It's boxing, right? Walt, you older than all of us, right? You've been watching boxing for years. We understand that you get hit in boxing, but sometimes I'm like, damn, Boots his chin is getting clipped, literally clipped.
Greg, if you watch Boots' fights, you can see when he gets hit. He's throwing crazy stuff. He's not like, if you watch Terrence could fight like Boots, but Terrence is smart. He says, I'm not going to take that chance, and I still could hit you. Boots can fight the same way, but he's not respecting these dudes. If he don't respect Vergil, he's going to get dropped. He's going to have to respect him. If he goes in there and fights Vergil just like wild, like he was doing with Karen and them, he's going to get hit more than because Vergil's better than that. I just think Boots isn't. Listen to what Bozy said when he talked about Vergil. That's not going to be the game plan. He said he's going to use his stick, and if he uses his stick, he can make it a very easy night. I think he's going to wait till he gets Vergil hurt to pounce. I think he's going to use his stick, and then because even Lubin, you could see in the first round, Lubin was throwing a jab and hitting him with a right, but he was throwing it tentatively. It's like Boots is a lot faster and a lot more sharp. It's like than Lubin is. So I think I'm giving Vergil props though. It could go. He has a slight chance, but I don't think it's more than 20%.
I won't even bet. I'm gonna put a G on Vergil.
Yeah, I already know you are because you like Vergil. You try to play it low key that you want Boots to win, but you gonna have your sombrero on.
I like Vergil. I've always said I like Vergil. I've always been on record saying that I like Vergil, and I like Boots too, but I like Vergil.
You gonna have your empanadas. You have sombrero on. Some tequila. You're gonna be right.
Hey, I had me a nice little thing of tequila here, man. Had me a little Mexican rice, little beans. You know what I'm saying? And sit here and enjoy that fight. But I don't wish nothing bad on Boots. Like, if Boots wins, that's great, man. Like, I want to see Boots do well. I honestly, it would be better for us.
Out Haney. It's gonna make my boxing year.
Oh, that would be good. No, but we need that next generation of great fighters, right? So for me, Boots winning, and I'm purely talking, even though Vergil is my favorite fighter, I'm talking purely for my people, right? Yeah, boxing is a tribal sport. You got your Latinos, your Mexicans, your Puerto Ricans, your Cubans, but then you got your African Americans, right? And we need that next African American great fighter. And it would be great if Boots is that, right? Would you all agree with that? You too? Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, Boots is my second favorite fighter in the sports behind one and only T. Crawford.
So
like
that would
Crawford still reigns on the sport. And
I don't.
After that, Brian Norman. I want every brother. I want them to win. Y'all know me. I ain't hiding that.
Exactly. So we want.
I'm rooting for every brother except for the Haneys against Brian. Haney's fighting somebody else. I might even give him a little something, but he's fighting Brian Norman, so I'm Team Norman all day. And Brian Norman Senior. Brian Norman said something on Mill City today that I was kind of hoping he might be on your show, but I know he's flying over there today. They left this morning. He said something smart. He's not going to let his son be touched by any of the Haneys, because I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in their camp tries to put something on that man's skin. I wouldn't let nobody. He said he's not going to have nowhere near them. So
that makes sense.
I think they're a little shook, man, because they keep bringing up underhanded stuff. So
this dude,
underhanded stuff.
This dude Ricky Beavers 2622 said Greg is half Hispanic. I'm not half Hispanic. I'm actually I'm half Jamaican. My daddy is from Jamaica, and my mama is from Georgia. So that's actually my background. No, man, I we need those next great fighters to come up. We need the Shakur Stevenson to come up. We need, but Shakur is kind of,
Abdullah Mason,
older. Abdullah Mason, Kid Austin, Jaron Ennis. We need all these guys to be stars. So I don't have a problem with that.
But real talk, the Mexicans have one in I forget what's my man's name. He has the 3 sons. The Mexican dude. It was he has the 3 sons.
You talking about Fernando Vargas?
Yeah, Vargas' youngest son that boy can fight, man.
I haven't seen him yet.
Youngest son Emilio.
I haven't seen him.
He might be the best Mexican for a minute. Besides Bam and Benavides. That boy can fight. Emilio Vargas can fight.
Oh, okay. I'll check him out.
He got a brother style. Watch him. He fights kind of like Abdullah Mason. They both on top, right?
Yeah,
because Abdullah was even saying that's his future fight, saying that could be his future. His Mexican against if he gets fired, this British cat.
We need all these young fighters to come up. So if Boots win, I will be ecstatic, and I hope Boots is everything. I hope he's everything that you guys think he is. I hope that's what he is. I would be happy to be wrong and say, yep, this dude is exactly what everybody believes he is, like a talent we haven't ever seen before. But I don't see it.
I don't think he's as talented.
What? Okay.
I think he's right underneath that. I think he could be carried on for a while. Where I look at the guys in boxing right now. He should, after Terrence is gone, he should be able to beat most of them all the way up to like 160, maybe 168. But that's going to be after Terrence is gone. There's
certain things that you can add to a fighter to make them
different stratosphere, bro.
It's like
Terrence is on the Mount Rushmore, baby.
Hey man, stop.
What would make it's like if you ask me how would I make Terrence better? Well, I would probably give him a 1-punch knockout power. You know what I mean? Some shit like that where he can really just put your lights out. I think that would be. You know what I mean? If he was putting out cats like that, I mean, he still does his thing. Don't get me twisted. But if we knew this cat was in there doing that on top of the skill this guy's got, and if he had like some superior defense, like better defense, oh man, it'd be lights out. So you know what I mean? Imagine what you could do to give Boots. That's a better skill set. You know what I mean? That's why you can't really put him as something we ain't never seen before, because there's shit that he can add. Boots
Boots' defense is his only flaw. If he tightens that up, because he has all the skills to do it. If he tightens that up, then he could get up in their level. But I just think like dudes like Floyd, Ali, Terrence, like them dudes, they only come across, just so much. It's like, and it's me being 63 years old. I can't believe I lived through all that Sugar Ray. I lived through all of this, and then to find, and then see Terrence Crawford's whole career. It's like, as far as boxing, which is my favorite sport, you know what I'm saying? I've had a great life of boxing. Man. I remember watching Duran, you young cats. Duran used to be scary. Even brothers, when he came to the ring, was like, because Tyson got that thing from him just with a towel and no socks. I lived through all of that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, I've been blessed. It's the only thing that's been killing me, like these last years, the dudes not wanting to fight each other. But I've got to see some great fighters, so I have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think is, and that's one of the things that was disappointing as far as I'm concerned about what Oscar said, because there's an existential threat right now. I've been drinking a little bit, so it's hard to say certain words, but Turkey Al-Sheikh and that Zuffa boxing, that's an existential threat, and they got to do something about that, man, because. And I thought that Oscar would be more willing to make fight happen. I got to get my boy Shelton Moore in the building. What's going on, fam?
Trying to holler at you, man. What's going on with you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. What you got for us?
Oh, man, these stupid motherfuckers out here going to the Steeler game riding these motorcycles. I'm going to start shooting them.
hey, Shelton, every time I see you, I think of that Raiders game. But since the Pats are doing good now, I'm feeling better.
Oh yeah, the Patriots played a hell of a game today. That was a great game. Man, I didn't think Lubin was gonna go out like that. I thought Lubin would at least give him some resistance, but Lubin did. We talked about this fight before it happened, and he did the two things we all said he couldn't do. Lubin went and put his back on the ropes, which you can't do, and Lubin tried to slug with a slugger, which you can't do, and you saw the results. So, the one thing I did love about that fight last night was the fact that you actually saw the energy in the ring, and you saw two guys who legitimately want to fight each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And we haven't seen that in a long time. Both of these guys want to fight. They want to fight each other. Now, like you said, Greg, here comes Oscar with this. We got to get terms that are favorable for Vergil. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Stay out the way. Because what's going to happen, because I'm planning on going to this fight, wherever it is. And somebody had asked the question earlier. Yes, if the fight's in California or the fight's in Texas or even Vegas, Vergil's going to be the A side because of the fan base. If the fight's anywhere on the East Coast, Boots will be the A side.
Makes sense.
But if Oscar keeps saying the stupid bullshit he's saying, this fight's gonna wind up in Saudi, and I'm gonna hate that.
You're just crazy.
Yeah,
I agree with I agree exactly what you said, brother.
Yeah, the fight needs to be over here, and there's no reason why this fight can't be money.
Man. Put that in Vegas, bro.
Yeah, I think you gotta. I don't know if. Yeah. I think I generally agree with what you're saying. I'm not sure how popular Boots is outside of Philadelphia, but generally speaking, it feels like that's probably right, that he'd have more popularity out here on the East Coast. And, I think Greg, the fight should be in the States.
If you put in Vegas, the Mexicans are going to come out because Vergil's the last hope besides Benavidez. They have nothing else but Bam a little bit, but
the Mexicans are coming out, bro.
Like one of their last hopes.
Oh, 100%. The Mexicans are coming out, man, and they're a great fan base. So, we want to see that. We want to see them come out, man. We want to see, because that's gonna contribute to the energy of the fight. And for me, this is just my personal opinion. Y'all gonna call me Turkey Al-Sheikh hater, but the fights being over in Saudi, dude, they don't have the same energy, bro. They don't have the same energy.
Boring as hell, dude. And then he done had them men holding up the ring cards and shit.
Shit dumb, man. So a fight like that with two young fighters that are developing, we need to see their fan bases. We need to see their energy around the fight. And I think Man, I honestly think you're gonna get a lot of people from there. And I mean, this is relatively speaking, of course, right? You're gonna have a lot of people interested in terms of the African American community, the Mexican American community, the Mexican community. I think it's good. So it
Greg,
should be in the fucking
Greg, you
states.
know how the Mexicans want to get that get back for Canelo, so they're gonna come out because Virgil's really like one of their next up and coming stars. So they're gonna want to get that get back against African Americans because of what Bud did to Canelo. So if it's in Vegas, that fight's gonna sell. You know, because you're gonna get the celebrities that know boots that are gonna come out. You know.
Yeah.
The basketball players and the football players gonna come out. You know, and the star. You know, some of the musicians, they're gonna come out for boots. So they'll sell out.
Can I ask everybody a question?
Yeah. What's up?
Was I the only one that saw Jamel out there panhandling last night?
Yo, he was too, man. He was. You're right.
I saw him out there for sure.
Arrow was there last night too. That's another one who they might try to put Vergil in with Arrow. That's who Vergil's father wants.
Leave Errol alone, man. Errol in the convalescent home get better. Leave Errol alone.
No, he was there last night. I don't know what Errol was out there doing. Errol should have said something. He just said, "I'm a fan of Errol." Man, he
came to the fight last night because Vergil Ortiz father said on, I forget that dude E News or whatever. He said that he wants Vergil to fight Arrow next.
Yo, I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna just tell you this.
Nobody want to see that.
That'll be quicker than Lubin, bro. That'll be quicker than Lubin.
Whoever's an Errol Spence fan, I feel bad for you, and that man is not doing you guys no favors, and hasn't done you guys any favors in the last couple of years. He ain't letting you guys know what direction he's going. He ain't letting you guys know if he's just if he's trying to just coach. He ain't letting you know.
What do you put back up? What do you mean? He already told you.
I think Errol should retire. I think Errol should retire.
Nobody, man. That dude's
just
not
like
fighting
Lubin
nobody.
had no business being in there last night either. He been shot.
Lubin?
Yeah, you could tell he was shot by the way he was throwing. Remember in the first round, he was connecting, but he was fighting.
I think that's a disservice to Vergil. I don't like that. I think that's a disservice to Vergil. I don't think he's shot. I think he just got beat.
No, bro. I'm not saying that Vergil wasn't going to beat him anyway. I'm just saying he was throwing tentative because you even hear the commentators calling the fight saying he's landing, but he was landing tentatively. He wasn't throwing the punches convincingly.
I'm pulling it up right now and looking at it myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see what you saw, Walt. I didn't see Lubin really landing anything. I saw him being active.
It wasn't a lot of punches, Greg. He was throwing. He was keeping the jab up there, and he hit him with a couple right hands. But they weren't doing nothing to him because the way he was throwing them. He was scared. He was already backing up towards the ropes.
I saw him go to sleep.
I knew that fight was over in the first round, man.
I saw him go to sleep.
I didn't think it was gonna go past 3.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now, guys.
I like. It was good to see Mel out and talking again. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like the fact that he was out there panhandling.
Dude, like Mel got to fight. That money got to be running out. He ain't doing nothing to make more money that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Unless he got business on the side. So that money's gonna be running out. That Canelo money. You got to make more money. That money don't just make money itself.
Well, he need to get in the gym and go get him a fight, man. Stop panhandling, begging these dudes for fights, man. Stop panhandling, bro.
Vergil was catching a lot of those jabs.
He messed his own bag up.
I'm looking at this right now. Vergil was catching a lot of his jabs, bro. Like I haven't seen nothing landed yet in this first round. Vergil is catching a lot of it with that left hand.
Yeah, because the way Greg, you see how he was fighting. He was fighting tentative, real tentative.
He better be tentative against the best Mexican in the world right now, man. Vergil Ortiz.
He's not better than Benavidez. Stop playing.
So say this.
Say
this fight comes off.
Ain't no way he's better than Benavidez, bro.
Who you
I
got?
agree.
You smoke, Greg. You got the real. What you drinking over there?
I'm being funny. What's your question, Shelton?
I don't think he's better than Bam. He's not better than Bam.
Together and the fight comes on. Who do you guys got? Who you got in this fight?
Go ahead, Walt.
In what fight?
It's the fight we're talking about. We've been talking about it for goddamn hour.
Ortiz against Boots?
Yeah.
I have Boots.
Ain't that what we've been talking about?
Convincingly.
Who you got, Shelton?
I got Vergil right now.
I got Vergil. Yeah.
And the reason I say that, And the reason I say that, I'm gonna say the reason I say that, and you can disagree if you choose to, but if you're logical, you can't. Because there's nobody. Because I know you guys love to bring up resumes. There's nobody on Boots' resume that equals Mean Machine, that equals Boychuk,
Madrimov,
that equals Madrimov. Nobody.
So if Boots beats him, you guys gonna start saying Vergil wasn't that good just to kill that?
No, I wouldn't do
too?
that. No, I wouldn't do that. I love Vergil.
Oh man.
Vergil's a good fighter.
Don't do the same thing, y'all. Y'all saying the same thing you were saying like to Terrence.
Ain't nobody blind. Hold on, you acting like somebody's blind. Ain't nobody blind. No, we can see what Boots did. Boots got talent. Boots is a bad dude. But if he beats Vergil, he gets full credit. And nobody can say anything different. He gets full credit.
He gets full credit if he beats. I think Vergil's an excellent fighter.
But you can't sit up here and say that dude done fought somebody. Because that dude, I need some Boots Ennis. I really do. But Boots Ennis ain't fought no goddamn body in 32 fights, if you know it. He ain't fought nobody, man.
Hold on. What you said now?
I agree Vergil's resume is better.
But what are you doing?
Fought for titles, he never tried to.
And that's a strike against him. Like all these things are true.
Turned Carlsman for 2 years and never even tried to fight him.
I wouldn't have put him in.
They've been saying he's number one ring. They've been saying at 154. They've been saying he's the number one ring guy for a year and a half. And he hasn't tried to fight no champions.
And what else is true? Vergil ducked Terrence 3 times. That's true. And what else is true is that Boots Ennis ain't fought no goddamn body.
Vergil for the last year and a half at 154 ring magazines that he was
hold on, y'all got to talk one at a time. Say that again, Walt.
You can look it up because I watched the Ring Magazine show. They've had Vergil number one at 154 for all the titles for almost a year and a half, and he's not petitioned to fight for a title. When all he had to do was petition, and he won't do it. So what's up with that?
That's true. That's exactly true. And what else is true? And another thing can be true at the same time. And the truth is, Jaron Boots Ennis ain't fought no goddamn body. That's true.
No, I agree with you on that, bro. But I'm saying you got to take Vergil's ducking champions too. At least Boots at 147 tried to fight champions. So I just, from my opinion, I think Boots is gonna win. But your opinion's your opinion. I'm not gonna say nothing like that because Vergil could win the fight. But I just think Boots is gonna win that fight.
I got you.
Hey, real quick, hold on, guys. Hold on, real quick. I gotta do this. This super chat from my boy Fabrizio with the $1. I think this is a euro, actually. Euro 99. Ben Rodriguez is the best Mexican fighter. I feel you.
I might agree with him. Him and Benavidez. Bam's a bad boy.
Yeah, Bam's bad. What do you got to say, Ben? That we already know who you got, man. Because anybody that looks like Terrence Crawford in your mind, that's who you got.
Nah, I just feel like
who you got, Ben?
No, you got it, bro. If one. There's not. What are you talking about? Anybody that looks like Terrence Crawford? There ain't too many motherfuckers that look like Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
You know what I mean? And what's it called? Be showing me flashes of some bud too. Abdullah. You know what I mean? He be showing me some flashes of bud too. Outside of that, you know what I mean? I got Boots. I got him. I tell you, bro. There's only a certain way to beat that style, and you agree with me. So you know why I say the things I say.
I got Vergil, man. I think I've seen things from Boots in terms of.
Didn't I tell you that a few minutes ago? I knew he finally came out and said it, man.
No, I've been said that. I said it from earlier.
No, earlier you said Boots could beat him, and now you.
No. Of course, Boots can beat him, but what I'm telling you is I got Vergil. I said that like right from the beginning, like.
Oh, because Vergil's your fighter, but you think Vergil's gonna beat him.
Let me tell you why. I've seen Jaron Ennis clipped with stuff that he shouldn't be clipped with.
Okay, so Greg, I'm not even going to speak on it no more until they fight, because I don't. My thing is I don't like to go back and forth on what this dude did and what that dude did.
Yeah.
I just want to see it happen, because you know what I mean. Because nobody knows until it happens. We can all make excuses or why this dude could do this and do that, but until it happens, because for me, stand up. I've said this a million times. I thought Errol Smith was going to beat Terrence, and he got his ass whooped. So
Why would you
I don't know what's
think
going
that?
to happen. Yeah, Banda. I'm a Terrence Crawford supporter, but I just, for some reason, I don't know why it was in my head. Greg remembers? I thought Errol was going to beat him, and man, by 2 minutes in, I was already
Why did you think?
Man.
Hold on. Why did you think Errol was going to be Bud?
No.
I got
Stand up. You know why? I knew Terrence was more skilled, but I fell for that thing that because Terrence kept staying at top rank. I always thought he was a more skilled fighter, but I just kept wondering why the fight didn't get made. And in my head, I just fell for that. I never thought Errol was more skilled than him. I just that I don't know why that messed with me. I'm glad I didn't put money on it, but I thought there was a reason for it. But 5 minutes into the fight, I was like, oh no.
You know who else was a top ranked fighter? Do you know who else was a top ranked fighter? Marvin Hagler.
Floyd. No, it's not. No, it's not because he was with top. It's not
they were
because he was with top rank. It's because when he re-signed with top rank.
Floyd Mayweather.
I just didn't understand that.
Top ranked fighter.
No, we get it.
I don't know why that had anything to do with anything.
Let's not relitigate. Let's not relitigate Terrence Crawford.
I didn't say because he was the top ranked fighter. I meant because he re-signed. Top ranks had Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali. They had the two best fighters ever. So top rank has some fights.
No. Let's not relitigate Terrence Crawford and what he's done. Like we've done a wonderful job not talking about Terrence Crawford. I don't want to talk about Terrence
You should bring him up at least once an episode because
he beat the boy ass. That's what it was. Let's leave it at that.
Laid out a blueprint for other.
Let's move on to. Let's move on to 75. What you see happening up in 75, Greg?
Every time you talk about boxing, you should give him a little interlude. Just to pay homage.
No. Let's go. What? Hey, what were you saying, Shelton? Like, Walt talking crazy right now. What were you saying, Shelton?
What's happening up in 75, man? What you got happening up in 75?
What I got happening up in 75?
Yeah, because I hear a lot of Morrell talking. I don't know. After that ass whooping he took the 2 ass whoopings he took back to back. They should leave him over there where he at.
Yeah, they did. I agree. That second one.
I mean, we really need to see. We really need to see Bivol versus Benavidez. That's what I want to see.
Man, put my boy Ben Whitaker in the mix. That's
say that again.
Whitaker.
Who, the quitter?
Put my boy Ben Whitaker in the mix.
The quitter?
Man,
you talking about the quitter?
Put
Ben
my
Whitaker?
boy Ben Whitaker in the
mix.
mix.
That dude's the quitter, man. We don't want that dude nowhere around us, man.
Who said that?
That dude quit, man.
Band up.
And found a way out.
Said it.
Leaned all over the top rope like he's in WWE. Nobody want to see that dude fight, man.
Yo,
dude,
Greg,
he talking about
him a drug test.
No, he talking about that. Yeah. Oh, so you know who he is? Yeah. Okay. Dude,
the British light skinned brother, right?
Yeah. This is why Band Up
He's
just lose
trash,
credibility.
Man. Come on, man.
Band Up lose credibility when we say this crazy shit.
Didn't he dropped by some scrub?
Man, he's a coward, man. He quit in the middle of a fight, man. He quit in the 6th round and found a way out.
What did I say?
I'm not nobody's frequent flyer boxing hacker, but you know I gotta throw some shit up in there sometime.
you throw some bullshit up in there sometime too. Some real bullshit.
Ben Whitaker. Yeah.
He gonna show them butterfly feet and start moving and dancing around.
Now you know what I heard something funny, Greg. I heard something real funny.
Benavidez, he get killed.
What you heard,
they was telling me that them fools at MVP had reached out to Edgar Berlanga, bro.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me.
What?
But Berlanga beat the shit out of he'll beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Ben Whitaker.
I think he would too. I think he would.
He beat the shit out of him. That's stupid.
A lot of cats that beat up Jake Paul, man. I think somebody should just go in there and get it done with.
They if they did that, man, he's not gonna fight. No, I don't.
He ain't gonna fight Andre Ward. He ain't gonna.
He's not gonna do that.
If they do fight him, it's gonna be on paper where they can't hurt him.
Andre Ward,
go fight
8 years off the couch will beat his ass.
Facts.
I think Andre Ward 8 years off the couch will beat his ass.
Facts.
There's no way he's gonna fight Berlanga because Berlanga will try to take his head off, man.
I wouldn't mind somebody taking.
Prove he's a real fighter.
I want somebody to do it, though, but I don't think he's going to give nobody that chance.
I mean, logically, to prove he's a real fighter, he has to actually fight a real fighter. But I think the issue is he doesn't really want to fight a real fighter.
Tyson Fury's bum ass brother, man.
And he's not even a real fighter.
He lost to him. Come on now. You see how the Raymond Gordon and dudes were piecing him up, inspiring in Shakur, them little dudes. Imagine if he gets in the ring with a dude this size who can fight a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. The only thing I do know is that the other little dude is the biggest moron since what's that dude that used to be on?
I don't want to talk about that, man.
What little dude? Hold on, who y'all talking about?
Pee Wee Herman, Greg?
Who y'all? Yeah, I remember Pee
Wee Herman, Greg?
Yeah, he was the one that got caught masturbating in the movie theater, right?
Yeah, Gervonta Davis is the biggest moron since Pee Wee Herman.
In what sense?
You let a broad that you only known for 5 months screw you out of $40 million.
Ooh.
If you ain't the dumbest motherfucker in the world, you related to him. You related to him. You his brother, his cousin, something.
That's some wild shit, boy. That's wild as hell, man.
You know he had to be mad.
No comment.
If you ain't the stupidest nigga on planet Earth.
No comment.
Yo, I got to get out of here. I got to go to work, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Good talk.
All right, Walt. Big up, man.
All right, FSU all, man. Hopefully your team can bounce back.
Man, stand up, man. Every time you come on, I'm muting. Y'all be good, man.
You're a fucking hater. Anyway, man, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this show up. You got what now?
Yeah. I was just saying, I kind of feel for that dude because he's honestly the epitome of he can't do nothing else. He ain't smart enough to do anything else but what he does.
I know you. Yeah, Tank. Yeah. This is my opinion. This is my unfiltered opinion about Tank. I think it's over. I think it's over, bro. Like, I don't think Tank wants to fight anymore, and I think Tank's been there probably for a couple years, fam. I think he's done.
Yeah, I agree.
This is my opinion. Yeah, I think it's over for him. So I don't even want to really talk about Tank anymore, or unless he's coming back to fight Shakur, I don't really want to talk about it, man. I went on a little bit of a rant earlier saying that people get upset with us. They were upset if we talk about the fight. They're saying it's not even a real fight. We didn't talk about it. But they'll get upset if you're talking about the fight between Jake Paul, right? But then they want you to come on and talk about the negative part of it, about the whole situation with the woman. And I'm like, we didn't talk about either version of it. Like, I don't like talking about people personal lives, man. Like, if it doesn't have anything to do with like a real fight, I don't care. I just don't care. I don't want nobody prying into my personal life, and I don't want to pry into nobody else's personal life. It's just what it is.
And that is a big difference. You're absolutely correct. It's a difference when you got to live your whole life in public view. So it is different.
Yeah.
Everything you do is in public view. For public consumption, so. But man, I go back to watch the rest of this game. Thanks for having me, Greg. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, brother.
Man, same, man. I appreciate you, man. Even though we don't always agree, man, you one of the more logical fans that I have the opportunity to interact with. So appreciate you.
And that's what makes the interaction so cool, that if we agreed on everything, it would be boring, right?
I 100% agree. That's why I don't understand certain channels. I don't like echo chambers.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one, bro. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, peace.
Salute.
All right, peace, band up. We're going to wrap this show up. We'll be back with content. Salute. We'll be back this upcoming week with content. Like I said, we're going to be more consistent. Just been, having things going on. I appreciate everybody that joined. Smash the like button and everything, and we'll be back with some fresh content this week. Till next time, peace.